Mayor Mark Steffenson from the city of Maple Grove joining us. Welcome again, Mayor.
Thank you.
Updates for you as we get into November. Let's first talk about development in town. People are seeing some things popping up out of the ground. What are we seeing?
Well, you have three real projects. A couple of them are sort of in the process, and one is about to get started. The first one is the FedEx, a new building that's over off of Weaver Lake Road or 85th. It's almost ready to go. It's a huge distribution center. It's sort of similar to the UPS facility, but it's ready to go. And looking forward to that opening. A lot of new jobs being brought to our city. The new Sky apartment complex is going out of the ground over in the downtown Maple Grove area. What you see right now is the parking ramp that goes in the middle between the two sides of the apartment complex. And then the last thing is you'll be seeing shortly, Silvercrest is coming forward with a senior housing project sort of right across from Lifetime Fitness.
Fantastic. Keep your eye on that project. Let's talk about TIF, one of your favorite things to talk about. What is TIF for people that don't know, and why is that something that you're spending a little time on now ahead of the next legislative session?
Well, tax increment financing, or TIF as it's known, is a method that the cities are able to use to try and recapture some of their costs that are associated with development. In particular, what we as a city are trying to do is recapture costs as it relates to the gravel mining area. Back 10, 15 years ago, the Minnesota Department of Transportation and that council asked Maple Grove as a city not to move forward with closing the gravel pits, but keep them open so that that gravel could be used for the metropolitan transportation system. And so now, as we are nearing the completion of certain phases of those pits, we have some additional costs that have happened because of that. And so what we're asking is for special legislation so we can recoup those costs as a part of development. It wouldn't be a tax to the citizens. It's just simply we would capture the tax increment. That is, today you have a certain amount of taxes. With the new projects, you have a greater amount of taxes. We have a right to capture that tax to pay these additional expenses that we have.
All right, something tells me we'll hear a little bit more about that. Speaking of transportation, where that gravel goes, you're thinking about some roadways in the area that possibly could go to 610, 494. Give us a quick update on those two roadways.
Sure. 610 looks like it's going to probably be finally financed.
Wonderful.
And so it looks like there's a really good chance that we're going to see construction start on Highway 610 after the new biennium happens in July. We'll start seeing some development on 610 out there, and hopefully that will be completed by 2017 or so. And then finally with 494, there is a public hearing coming up here later in November that deals with the addition of what's called a shoulder lane to 494. I know that Plymouth has already gone through their process of municipal approval for that. It has expressed their disapproval of the concept, but understand that this needs to get moved forward. And I think that we also don't like the concept. We think that, like the rest of 494, it should be 3 lanes.
We will continue to update you on that. Mayor Steffenson, thanks again for your time. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.